Hey guys, good morning. Well, I was actually up like 2.5 hours ago, but I had some things to do. I think this is day 6 of this campaign. We're fighting still Varg, Chaos, and Elves. Might even fight the Undead in the south. Undead in the south as well. We defeated the initial armies of the High Elves, Wood Elves, and Warriors of Chaos. They have to land to attack this next turn. Yeah, we saved the game here. We should raise this place. And we'll fortify at Skaven Blight.
The Asa will rise again.
Rise from dead. Holy shit! 2 more armies. Oh my god, these guys are relentless. Hopefully the islands gets burned down while they're attacking everybody. So this is a really weird thing that happened. You know, they're supposed to create this balance in certain parts of the world, like the dwarves fighting greenskins, the lizardmen here fighting the reds. I don't know what these guys doing here. They're just killing everybody. The high elves, fighting the dark elves. This is the least balance here. All the dark elves can fight among each other. You have Teklis, the undead, the Skaven, and the lizardmen here fighting each other. But what the hell is going on? Nothing is happening between
Ulf-One's defender.
Lothern and Nagarond. Nada, nothing. When we met Tyrion, he had no enemies, no allies, no trade partners. Now all of a sudden, he's trading with Bretonnians, allied with Wood Elves, and pretty much attacking our alliance in the chaos. Okay. Warriors of Chaos were nearly destroyed. The Slayer King did damage them severely on that siege, and then the High King and the Roman cleared the rest. We have a lot of enemies. Half of them are Chaos. And we are not allowed to sign any peace treaties, so we have to destroy it one at a time. But it makes this campaign much longer and harder. I don't think they can land here, especially now that the city is in ruins. We have both tactical acumen and the obstinacy, and since this is a Rune Lord Ranger army, after having tactical acumen and the obstinacy, the next best thing to get is the lightning strike. Hopefully this guy gets immortal so they never get rid of him. He'll be commanding ranger armies for the rest of the campaign. Chance of intercepting an army using the underway beast paths and the wold roots increases. So beastmen can spawn here. No more greenskins gone, except some of them savage orcs spawning. World roots, interception. I mean, pure beard is immediate value, and he is around these territories. I mean, +1 is like none. This should like be +2 per rank. Even consider using such garbage skill. Does lose 2 speed with this, but he gets physical resistance and a lot of health. I guess we will get him Anvil of Doom. There's still points for Lightning Strike before Immortality. He gets 25 physical resistance with this, pretty good. He can definitely block some nasty stuff while the Rangers are shooting it.
The Dwarfs need me.
Rolo is rank 24. Rank 24. Rolo will not be in the army soon. He's a good carry. He definitely can carry an army, especially with this rank and items. But no need to be in the army anymore for him. Gambler's Arm, Tremendous Sword, Dawnstone, Potion Toughness. I remember last thing we got another Tormentor Sword. This guy has very good gear. Get rid of this nonsense. how do you get ranger units when starting with Torgrim? It's a tier 3 building. Tier 3 building. Tier 3 building called the Ranger Barracks. Keep in mind, this is a DLC unit. You need to have King and the Warlord DLC to unlock this building and the units. Doesn't matter Akron, but you can build this anywhere. Anywhere. Any region in the world you can build this. I put it in Akron because it's a good location to put it. But there'll be multiple places to put it because we want to possibly make multiple ranger armies at a time. What the hell happened with such a crazy income increase? Empire is over 4,000 trade. I guess we got the technology for money. Oh, we didn't get any technology. I guess what did this give us such an income? All of a sudden we have a lot of income. I guess the trades increased and the buildings were complete as well. Ah, right. The throne hall of the High King. Holy shit, this thing gave us 5k income. That's pretty crazy. This is an amazing building. Every single bonus of this building, except maybe the hammers, is great. It's great. And now we can recruit rank 5 rune lords, if I'm not mistaken. We can recruit rank 6 rune lords. How rank 6? Blake Rock has the gold. Mining +1. Throne Hall is +2. Gold mining here is +4. Don't have a gold mine in Mangum, but it's gonna happen. No gold mine here. Oh. Let me get additional rank there. Confused. Oh, the Hall of Oaths gives us additional 1, but that's +5. So holy shit, you can recruit even rank 9 or rank 10 dwarf lords, but makes the ranger army even stronger then. The every gold mine tier 4 is +1 lord recruit rank, and we're gonna have one in Dragonhof, one in the Black Crag. We're going to have one in Karakungor, one in Mangum, but it's +4, +6, Hall of Oaths +7. You can even get what the hell is that one? Was one to increase the lord rank, I think, here as well. No, that was the capacity. Oh, there it is. So, you can recruit rank 9 dwarf lords or the rune lords. It's very nice. Additional 5% money as well. Oh man, we're gonna be rolling in money up from this point. The moment you start unlocking tier 5 infrastructure with dwarves and some of the later technologies with the money, there's so much money. Nobody can really match this money except maybe the vampires with their infrastructure. But a lot of it is from the trade. And the high elves, for example, can have even more trade. Because the dwarves, they have the tier 4 resources in the capitals. Look at that, that's a one building 1800. That is a serious building gold mine. Now that's a gold mine. That's a gold mine. That's a gold mine. And now add all the bonuses to mining, to settlements, to tax rate. This building probably gives you like 2500 later on, even more. Eschen will get more wine. I think we can still sell some wine. Yes, we can. Don't worry, man. We will bring down Smog. We can bring him down. Yeah, guys, if you have not seen the highlight of the battle against Tyrion and his broken Loten Sigard Kappa, you can use the Tyrion command, and there's a link to the YouTube video. We can get tier 3 gold mine there already. But now Mount Goombat will also get tier 4, which means we can get tier 4 gold mine here as well. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. What is the growth here? 85? I'm gonna keep 85. Repeaks grow very slow. It takes time to get some longer time to get tier 5. This is what remains of Chaos. Sad. Look at this move, man. This move is insane. Nobody can match Dwarf movement. That movement is insane. Extra powder. Self and affects allies in range. 40 meters, 10% explosion, and 10% armor piercing explosion. I mean, the Master Engineer role is to be deployed to affect 2 or 3, maybe even 4 artillery units with ballistic abrasion and extra powder as well. We have here just a bunch of remains. They got wrecked the last turn here. This is just a mopping operation now. It was a beautiful massacre. Don't tell me they're destroyed. Wars of Chaos got destroyed. Shit! I did not mean to destroy them. What the hell? Now they're gonna come again with 7 stacks. That's bad. Bad! This movement is insane.
Attack!
Poor Warriors of Chaos getting bullied by the High King. Boo hoo hoo. Warherd is still alive somewhere.
Yes! Aye, it will better our cause.
Warherd now. They're here. I think we have time to take Behaven back.
My axe thirsts for war. Let us settle this.
We don't want to get Behaven to anybody. It's a good position to have a base against the Chaos, and also pottery.
Summon me if you dare.
Also pottery. The growth from Essen, 50 growth, 8 replenishment, and then additional 30 growth and 4 replenishment will make sure we have strong replenishment here and strong growth. Almost like it's dwarf territory. Yeah.
For clan honor.
Let's investigate where them Wars of Chaos guys are. We destroyed all the neighboring settlements that were controlled by the Varg. Varg is hiding in their holes from us. We murdered them all in these mountains. I lost count, over 15 armies. And we destroyed everything here they had. Varg used to control all of these. And we made a base at Behaven. I'm not gonna go further north than Behaven. I'm gonna get alliance with the Empire. And not further north than Gurbat. In a way blocking the Border Prince expansion so they don't step on the Emperor's toes. And we are the top guns here dealing with Chaos, not anybody else. So we have to deal with Chaos around Ostermark, Stirland, Northmurgen Mountains, and Sylvania. Okay. Our celebrity landing will be steadfast in a few turns, so we'll be able to sign the alliance with the Empire. We need the alliance for the mission anyways.
Tempt me not.
Yeah.
Relentless and
Rolo is
unbreakable.
rank 24. At this point, armor is a little overkill. It helps. Health is overkill. It helps. Leadership, no comment. Charge, no comment. So I guess you get speed.
Who calls me?
We're finally getting better skills on the Grombrindal. Can you imagine Grombrindal getting attacked and has Iron Breakers in the army with a mighty beard of defense? Especially with the new update, the Iron Breakers will be armor piercing units. They're gonna have about 21 AP, and if the damage bonus goes on over this 10, another 1 AP, 22 AP damage. It's almost as much AP as the Dwarf Warriors with Great Weapons. This is the most important skill to take, the Green Airs. They buff White Dwarf items because half of them are nonsense. The armor is good. The armor is good. Really good. Axe. Looks like the axe got a little nerfed. I think that buff was much longer in the past. Axe is good because that damage increase is gonna be huge. 101 is gonna delete people. 10 melee attack as well. Axe is good as well. Cloak of Alaya looks like they buffed it. Looks like they buffed it. He's gonna be amazing duelist with this shit when he has all this stuff. Magic resistance on top of magic resistance on top of magic resistance. Dwarves can have almost near immunity to magic attacks with certain few traits. You can easily get 25, 35, 65, 90. This guy can have over 110 magic resistance. And then ward save as well. Anybody doing magic attacks will do no damage to this guy. This is gonna be like decimal damage. Might heal up from 1,000,000 damage. If it's magic attacks, it will do decimal damage. This was his crappy item. Looks like there are some physical resistance on top of it. So, White Dwarf has this item called the Rune Helm of Zuvbar. Plus 3 armor and 5 physical resistance. I think this was added, this was not here before. So some physical resistance. And adds this shitty ability which says it's an augment, so it's a buff. Which, if active, it's not, as long as the criteria is met, it works all the time. 40 meters radius for him and the nearby allies, plus 16 leadership. Because, you know, dwarves, they need leadership. Because, you know, Grombler does not have over 100 leadership. And the Iron Breakers don't have 115 leadership. So, if Gromdal has over half health, if he has over half health, this does not work. So only if he's under half health, him and the nearby units will get plus 6 in leadership. I mean, this is okay for only in one case. If we have a shitty army, and the second shitty army dwarves, right? And the second case, I mean, it helps with the miners and dwarf warriors because they're weak to terror. But since the dwarf, the white dwarf himself has terror right now, this will only make him have a higher chance to fight to the last breath. You know, he gets extra 6 in leadership. He's pretty much gonna be nigh unbreakable himself. 40 meter effect will not help really much area around him. So this is a pretty crappy, underwhelming item. Chance to intercept, you know, is okay. It's always nice to stack this shit. You know, if somebody uses near you, they're dead. But I'm glad they buffed these 2 items. The Cloak of Alaya looks good now. Definitely usable, or even over the Talisman of Preservation, because with these stats, especially melee defense, which the White Dwarf needs melee defense, you don't want to put Talisman of Preservation on this guy. You want to put it on somebody else. This is the best Talisman, which anybody can use. But since this one, I guess this one will replace it. He'll lose some board save, but get some physical resistance, magic resistance. He is in threat only, you know, when he really outnumbered, or when he doesn't even have enough melee defense to fight those outnumbered units. But one-on-one, he's gonna be fine with his items. So definitely a buff on White Dwarf items. These 2 items were really bad. This item was so bad before that any other item you use would be better. Especially because this goes over the potion. And potion on the White Dwarf is good. So, for the sake of this item being unique, you can use it. But potion of toughness or potion of heal is shit all over this item. Okay. He has the Veiling Banner. We don't need the kind of Veiling Banner on him, do we? I mean, the artillery will be firing, he'll be blocking. I mean, he might trigger terror on the units. I need more melee defense, so I'm gonna give him Fencer Blades for now.
It is time.
Yeah, they attacked us last time with 2 armies, I think.
I am the White Dwarf.
We were actually in a sandwich and they got deleted. Deleted. Bunch of mopping operations, mopping move this turn.
I'm ready.
Oh, where are you going there in the corner, Mr. Undead? I need to protect Karakazul here. I want them to keep this city.
Strolling.
Yeah. So the organ guns have 500 missile damage with 7.2 reload. Master Engineer is on the way. Master Engineer is on the way.
What's your orders? No.
Just drop a harassment here, so minimize their chance of winning here. Yeah, that's a small harassment, but still it will help. Might help. Mimda is on the way to the White Dwarf's army.
Let us move.
We defeated an army there yesterday. Dr. Luck went 1 more point. Very good. Very good.
Lord of Clan Morgan. Beyond your comprehension.
Red Rage, man, that's one badass grandma there. What badass grandma. She must be playing on low difficulty, so when she does a misplay, she can reload the game.
I think
Yeah.
no scum.
So
For
finish
the
more here.
ancestor gods.
Just a lot of mopping up here.
Heading
Legendaries, there is no, load the game. You do the move, that move is gonna be there. You should put more thoughts into your moves.
Can I help you?
This game is not just click, 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 let's go to the battles. And then quit the next day.
Getting out of here.
Yeah. Looks like this guy's gonna land as well.
Vengeful Runelord.
Two range arms looking good.
Asinine mortal.
Where's the garrison here? Stone Mine Tower. At this point in the campaign there is a lot of things to do, so turns take a lot of time.
Armed
A
and
lot
ready.
of time. It's total war. You can always go play early game and then restart all the time.
Setting off.
Okay. What else do we have? Runkel. Runkel is they're trying to assassinate Runkel with that paladin there. So we are not welcome here.
Welcome to fair Bretonia. Come.
Yeah. Hopefully Bretonia confederates Carcassonne and we get alliance with them. But this might not happen. This might not happen. Speed for the Rangers is nice, why not? 3 turns. Yeah, the influx of those, a lot of those first-person shooters, which don't have the run-style gameplay, but instead just instant respawn, has destroyed the patience of a lot of gamers. Those Bretonians landing in swamp. All they know, we can underway to that city. So the Hylas right now don't have any footholds here. They lost all of them.
Greetings, honorable ally.
Military alliance with the Order of Lore Masters. The effects of the replenishment buildings are province. The climate is local. It's very, it's interesting how they split those. Because the province stuff used to be, this type of stuff used to be province wide. We cannot give alliance to him. But you can have military access. Tyrion wants to destroy us, while Teclis wants to work with us. But if you remember that intro into the High Elves campaign on the Vortex, Teclis wants to work with the others, he cares about the other races, while Tyrion doesn't give a shit, he just cares about the High Elves. As Isabella, you pretty want to have a couple of heroes and just the flying units. That's the good, strong flavor for Isabella. It's Vargheists and Terrorgheists. This is the kind of flavor I like on Isabella, because how the Isabella battle skills work. You can also have the land units as well, around the land units battle skills. The Vargulf is actually getting a good buff in the update, so the Vargulfs will be more viable. They're buffing like the damage on the Vargulf by like 30%.
Why'd you darken my halls with your foul presence?
It should double the base replenishment. It should double the base replenishment when you're garrisoning. So 15, it should be 15. Around 15. Because the base is like 7.5, 8. Looks like the Cult of Pleasure has declared war on the Carcassonne. Wow, they have a nightmare combination here. This is actually a little nasty, But we have the garrison to help us. Bron has 3 points in tactile acumen and 2 points in obstinacy. Six Chaos Knights, huh? We just go with a special formation here. Now the patch notes are not out yet, no. This is my observation and comparison between the patched version and the regular version in like 5 hours. I have not started any of the Tomb Kings or the New Skaven campaign. Waiting for you guys. I had my hands on Tomb Kings for the last 2-3 days, I think. I believe 3 days now. Yeah, 3 days. Oh, we're gonna defend here. Since they don't put everything in the patch notes, I want to compare this time. And I'm looking forward to see if this thing's gonna be in the patch notes, because I already learned a lot of changes. Fulgrim, I have the early access, but I'm not allowed to stream it or make videos for YouTube for another 4 days. They're gonna jump here because they do not see the rangers. They'll hide the Brunlock. No trees here. I would not be surprised if Burke or somebody similar gonna be having playing the Tomb Kings the next 2 days. So stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned. I think somebody's gonna stream it very soon. Yeah, I did some testing and comparisons with the beta. How else would I know they fixed the battle difficulty? With fixing battle difficulty, they also did one weird move by allowing you to change battle difficulty at any point, even on legendary campaign.
The clans unite!
Right now we are playing the live version, not the beta. Not the beta.
Aye! For the High King! For Grimnir! For a vengeance!
Those Chaos Knights might be trouble on either side.
For a vengeance!
These guys are in really bad shape.
Aye!
I guess we can move stuff outside information. They do not see this. They will see us on the other side.
Go! Down skirmish!
Chaos Knights are the main problem here.
Don't skirmish! Satisfy the grudge! Don't skirmish! If they get close, notch them! None less!
Don't skirmish, what the hell?
Ranged fire!
Because the game automatically removes because it was default before.
Dwarf and legs!
The hell?
Get moving!
I'm not press those commands.
Now!
Look at those Chaos Knights, it's gonna be trouble.
Let us bleed for the clan!
It's gonna be trouble.
The Dowie are ready! Aye, as ye command! We demand blood! As you can, as you
We shoot those large units.
Tear them down!
Chaos Trolls are coming. Or let's hard counter our Chaos Trolls.
Aye! Kill the
Oh, look at that. Those guys are dead.
clans unite! Wow! We're the ancestors! Understood! Dowie ready!
Split their armies here now.
Miners!
We have to deal with those Chaos Spawn guys.
For the Karazhan Corps! Quarrel
Should those trolls go down.
at once!
We deal with those Chaos Knights. Chaos Knights down, the Chaos Warriors cannot catch the Rangers. We can kite them all day.
Clearing out! Move! Yes, they! Strike out! Fire on the foe! With haste!
The Chaos Knights are pretty tanky, pretty tanky.
Take your targets, the clans unite! And scoff! Right!
Where's the AP unit? Let's go there.
Miners! For our ancestors! Satisfy the grudge! For the Karazhan Corps! Kill them all in Beard's Reach!
Chaos Knights murder rangers. We just have to shoot them until they're dead.
War of vengeance! Quarrelers! Pump those dwarfs!
Just sell more melee units there.
Let the vengeance begin!
What happened to the Hell Cannon? Did we destroy the Hell Cannon? Where did we shoot the Hell Cannon? Yeah, the Hell Cannon was destroyed.
They at will! Ready to serve!
Losing leadership.
Shoot the Wazzaks!
Let's shoot those guys that are cycle charging us.
Targets well!
Look at the Chaos Knights, 50 melee defense. That's 22 more melee defense than the Reichsguard. But the Chaos Knights are melee cavalry, while the Reichsguard is shock cavalry.
It is a reckoning! Quarrelers! Strike out!
Shoot them in the back, boys. Shoot them in the back.
As well!
Sorry guys for the delay, got interrupted. I think it's a new thing, you know, the voices when you zoom out. I noticed it on the war dancers. You can hear a war dancer charge loud and clear even if you're not zoomed in. Yeah. The Wood Elves got some nice stuff as well, more lampers, we don't have to play them soon. Oh, this is nice money, but we need replenishment, so we're gonna execute them. Chaos getting denied, Wood Elves getting wrecked, High Elves getting wrecked by emergency armies. Next two alliances will give us a lot more power. If we can get a Batonia as well, we can pretty much sail on Lothar. $3,000. We'll accept 3,000. This is the time we got that offer. Yeah. Look at this. The last turn I've destroyed the Warriors of Chaos, and the next turn immediately Warriors of Chaos are back. You get punished for destroying Warriors of Chaos. How stupid is that? At least they don't come in full strength again.
For the wisdom of Valea,
Yeah.
send me to vengeance.
I will not.
Armed and ready.
You wanna die? You wanna die, lady? Because I'm gonna shoot you.
Rune
I'm
Lord,
gonna shoot you right now.
Lord of Clan Morgrim.
Don't have the moment on this, so this is a
My
real
lady
rough
will
terrain.
not allow it.
I'll cast the runes.
Misguided. Not possible.
We are trusted friends with Carcassonne, but we are not allowed to give them peace treaty. We are at war. Steadfast again. Man, we spent so long without a steadfast. Like half the campaign, I think.
Salmar Gorba.
Ooh, that was close. I think Lachmia is among the victory settlements.
Don't Dowie from another hold arrive. Never. What honor to your answers. So, be at peace, for that is all I ever want.
He's not considering an alliance here anymore. Interesting, because there's apparently stronger than us right now. This campaign ends. Is over, if it's over or not, by the with the release of the Tomb Kings.
What brings you before the heir of Lund? Preposterous!
Yes, we need a few more turns. This is not full steadfast, I feel.
Look! How do the dwarf realms fare in the...
Impossible.
They'll come to us probably. Will probably come to us. Producing 432 kegs. Holy shit.
Let us begin.
Did we get the Slayer building in Ekrund? We did.
Throw
We
bearers.
did.
Let's march.
Gonna suck, I have to move two things here to get it. Two Slayers in the army, huh? It's gonna cost us like 10,000 gold at least. 12, 13 maybe even. Because of the upkeep every turn. Quad armor, yeah. Goddamn slayers need metal pants. This temporarily will remove the ranged barracks.
Master of Runecraft.
Armory for slayers.
Retake the realm. I think not. Attack!
Let's just finish them off here.
Headed out. Greetings, kin of another.
Silver host is coming here. Need an army in this area, I guess.
What? What? For the wisdom of Valea.
How much is their trade with Carcazul? 2100. Marble is here, good value. Timber, salt, iron, and Lachmia, one of the victory settlements.
What do you want? Aye up.
These guys are fleeing here. Need to get an army that can guard this area without any threat from the undead or the Skaven or these guys either. There. Then I will confederate. Slayer King is back in 2 turns. This guy is still from the Old Lords, so I guess we wait for the Slayer King.
Summon me.
Can recruit rank 6 Iron Breakers. No. The command here so we can recruit them faster.
My axe thirsts for war.
Can recruit rank 8 Hammerers. Gonna be using this army against probably just not dead Skaven. And we have alliance with the Lizardmen, so they're gonna be solid there. Okay, let's start with the Hammerers.
Aye, grudges will be settled.
Rank 8 Hammerers.
Anger burns bright.
I'll not be using flame cannon, not in this stream. Maybe in the next patch with the buff, because it's getting plus to the range. Benediction. Next time I play Dwarfs, which is gonna be with the next patch further, the flame cannon is gonna get buffed plus to the range and explosive damage, and I'm gonna get the bread furnace. Current battle difficulty system is glitched. Very hard doesn't exist, so it's normal. Normal is normal, easy is hard, and hard is easy. Very hard is gonna be in Warhammer 2 finally with the next update about a week.
Ricky! Cease! No! Fang me! I'm off!
Is it all just full of bells? All full of
Lord
bells.
of Clan Morgan! Armed and ready! Vengeful
I have to replenish there.
reckoning.
Roman can stay here.
Will binds me to you.
Using some scouting here with Runku. Probably start doing some harass so we get more rune bearers. We currently lack rune bearers. Baron has hostile intentions, this is why I don't want non-aggression.
I have the forge fires glowing.
He's blessed.
King's command.
Yeah. I'll send this guy to the other side.
I will not.
He's critical failure again.
Master engineer at your service.
This one is going to the White Dwarfs army.
This road is shoddy. Plan honor.
Let's go find what is going on here.
Got then. My axe thirsts for war. No scum. I
Those guys gonna be fleeing here.
never.
They're gonna be coming from Camry. What is this? Numus. And Zandri Al-Haik. Guess I can go destroy this one first, just to slow it down on the other side.
The dwarfs need me. There's no bother. I'll do it. You have my axe. Moving out. Don't you fret, it's done. On my way.
The coast is clear from the wasteland. No attrition. It's all fine. Still facing a rebellion here. Got the extra +2. This growth is nice here. I think everything's gonna be fine. Guess corruption for what returns. Suddenly rebel, but nothing we can do about it. Belegar has organ guns. Yoo-hoo! That's what I'm talking about. He needs to point those guns towards forest though. Not the Wood Elf forest. And they need to take this this peninsula here. the high elves don't come here.
All here are honored dwarfkin.
Look how many enemies he has. How is he still alive? There should be 6 stacks of chaos that are knocking on his door. So they're gonna lose Motorka. High elves in their fleets again. This is a very rough moment under his rule here as well. Both Varenka hills and the settlement below have no walls. The Chaos decides to go after the most fortified city in the region. We destroyed the Wood Elf armies that they sent out of the forest, 4 of them. But still no moves on the forest, because there is no time with the High Elves and the Chaos on coming all the time. The Chaos army ignored this, and they could have easily deleted it. And the Chaos army ignored these 2 as well. Okay. To build the armor here, let's get 2 slayers. God damn, you need slayers or requests. The only reason to build this shitty building.
What you ask is impossible.
Futile.
There's a huge garrison here. You guys not gonna delete this place again.
My anger burns bright.
Not gonna delete this place again. I send help, the border prince might assist.
I do.
We're gonna try to protect the city. As in auto-resolve, the High Elf will just delete the city. But this garrison on a field battle with the rangers, so it's gonna be a different story.
I'm leaving.
We really need a spy here. 2 stakes here now.
One Zag.
Ozark! I mean, what the hell can they do against this army? They can't have more than 4 armies in a single battle. They need to send everything they got, everything. And they might stand a chance against this. As everything, I mean every single army they have, 10 plus.
Strolling.
It's a very rough terrain here.
I refuse.
Yeah.
Aye.
Get some ranks here.
What orders?
Chaos is coming again. How many arms they got? Doesn't look like they got many. They maybe got like 2 armies.
To war. Dwarfs.
That's the other guy as a guild master. Where the hell is he?
Aye, lad, what can I do?
Daughter of Alaya, that's new. 7% income from all buildings in the local region.
What needs to be done?
Need to go pick up that guy.
I'm here now.
Pick up that guy. The runes on the runesmith are just him. It's kind of stupid as well.
Summon me if you
You put 1 point here to get some bonus, and it has to be equipped here as a rune.
Good. Grimnir's axe thirsts.
Need to wait for two slayers here.
Very well.
The Emperor is doing pretty good here.
Greetings from Sigma.
There was zero interest in alliance.
You are a guest in my realm. You will act like it, or I will strike you down where you stand. You are shrewd.
See if we can change his
Agreed.
mind. Did not register
You are shrewd.
everything we done against Varg.
A wise
King of Bertonia got aggressive and unreliable.
Agreed.
Yeah, we'll see what happens with this. I don't want him to join the war.
King acts.
Everything here is fine. Everything here is fine. Everything here is fine.
Aye. Let's hear what you have to say. We'll hear it before Oath Gold. Send me to vengeance with a caravan corps.
Go here.
Yes.
Someone will stay in the north.
Who's ready?
Send this guy to spy in Italia.
Moving.
Seven Grudges, Varg Agent, Lord of the Necroc Brotherhood, Tronian Kingdoms, 3 bells. This is probably gonna happen. Against the Necroc Brotherhood, take the Barrow. But we raised the Barrow. A hail. Ah, we have to take it. Hopefully the next time we don't get a grudge for it. The game is forcing you to occupy the settlement.
I challenge the earth.
Critical success. Go to sleep, little Chaos Agent. Our economy is gonna get pretty powerful.
Master of runecraft.
Pretty powerful.
Aye, I suppose so.
Let's see if these guys divert to the other side. They cannot really work coordinate these two. Ah.
Welcome, friends of the Dowie.
I don't confederate Clanangler and Kargs here, because they act as buffers. We're not allowed to give a peace treaty. House rule. Karahirn can have 3 armies, Clan Angler can have 3 armies. We confederate, out of all their lands we can get 1 army. See my point? Oh, we denied the Mergliano there. This war is very awkward, it's actually silly. This house rule is actually making it really stupid. Because Arhen got forced against the Carcassonne. We were friends with Carcassonne and Tyria declared war on them. We are still friends with Carcassonne and we are locked in a war because of the house rule. I have no interest fighting this faction. But we're gonna have to do it now because we got a grudge as well. And because of the house rule. Hey, Merit. Moving that army next to Mergliano pretty much denied the High Elves landing. Hey Moja. How many armies? 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 armies? I'm offended. This is going in the grudge book. They sent 2 armies? What the fuck is the peasants gonna do? 2 armies? 4 armies! 10 armies you need to send! Oh, these peasants. Haven't they heard what happened to Tyrion? Yeah, I seen the Hive army. The desert. The desert. I love the desert. I guess we have to introduce organ guns to Necrarch's Brotherhood. This is some really impressive terrain here, really impressive. Question is, do we have the time to deploy the organ guns here? This is also flat and nice here as well. Yeah, beautiful battlefield here. Any elevation here? Like, where the hell is my master engineer? There is no master engineer in this army. But the enemy is probably going to deploy like here. Might have time to deploy there.
For the ancestor gods!
We're just gonna deploy our line of iron breakers here, which is so far I have not had a single battle where I got value from these iron breakers. Not a single battle. Total overkill so far. Hammers in this arm protect the flanks. Because the Slayers are garbage compared to the hammers.
I speak my lord's will. What now? War of vengeance.
Moja, I've seen the future. In my dreams. Last night I dreamt of Warriors of Chaos destroying the world, and in the ashes of the world the Savage Orcs respawned, because they always respawn, and they've taken over the world, and the Savage Orcs rule the world after. You know, the Warriors of Chaos, you know, destroyed the world and they left it like it was destroyed. Nobody survived. But no, the Savage Orcs survived. This battle, best to snipe the lords, kill the lords with brimstone guns. Two brimstone guns should be able to kill a lord. If you have 20% ammunition technology, they can kill a lord, no problem. The guy actually is healing there. Just jogging there. You have to make a turn here to the right. Just a little. This guy healed again. Well, he's used all his power, I guess. There's a nice item there. His flaming resistance actually gives him reduction. It actually gives him damage reduction. We are doing flaming attacks, and he has 30% fire resistance, and he's mitigating the damage. There's no way to kill him with gyrocopters. We don't even have Master Engineer here. Look at those creep ghouls nearly dead. Where's the second lord? Good Wazak.
Vengeance! On the way! Gods! Walls! Shimmering! Shields! Organ Gunner! We are relentless! For the High King! Hammerers!
Bench is on the way. We're actually going to get the value here on our units here.
Put those dwarf legs! Watch out!
Don't move, friends, don't move.
Organ Gunner! This won't miss fire!
I don't think Tanny can survive there. Just have to deny the flanks here. Iron Breakers will hold the rest. Let's pull the guns closer to the other side.
Moving out! Nothing can stop us!
The Organs are firing fine here.
Organ Gunner!
This guy's losing leadership though.
War of vengeance! Shoot!
Dude, Wazaks!
On up!
It's nothing happening here. Let's flank those graveyard.
Legs! Baby ancestors! Ordnance ready!
The Stain has enough resistance to do this.
Pursuit! War of vengeance! This won't be square! Honored!
Firing there, they're gonna break.
Vengeance!
That guy is so tough. That guy is so tough with that fire resistance.
Drops away! War on the pool!
Send the hammers.
Killers! Vengeance!
Shoot him, boys, shoot him.
Nothing can stop us! And pull those dwarven legs!
Some friendly fire happening here.
Move now! Axes out, lads! Pick your targets well! Charge! Axes out! Our ancestors!
Yeah, switch Organ guns in the Corpse Guard.
Thunderers! Range far, range fast! Pick your targets well! together, lads! Shield bearers home, bits!
This Ironbreaker taking some damage. Not that many casualties. Keep in mind we not had vigor for this battle really. We had the low vigor because the march. Hammers didn't even take much damage. No value really from the Thunderers. Must have been a really bad position to shoot. Yeah. Most of their stuff survived. Characters. Some of the high-ranking Graveguard. Still don't have the Master Engineer in the army, and we don't have Thunderer for the damage on the iron guns. Battle skill. Shirmoja. The Silver Host moving into Blightwater. I think will make the Lizardmen in the south take over Lachmia. I need to get another coffee, guys. 1 second. I'll be back in a few minutes. Guys, I'm back. Turn on the machine, there's no coffee. It's gonna be in like 20 minutes. So let's continue. Okay. Vanguard proficiency, 10% speed for the rangers and 5 melee defense for ranger units. Yeah, this pretty much explains how we use the rangers. Another guild master. You can stack so many of these guild masters for the trade tariff trade. Trade tariffs are over 300. I'm gonna go pick up that master engineer before he goes further south. They might assassinate him while he's moving there though, so we're gonna have to wait. We could just move closer and then use the encamp a few times, because we are not bothered by the vampiric corruption. Let's go pick up that master engineer. So the white dwarf is built, of course, for the campaign skills. The legendary commerce into +3 experience for the new recruits faction wide. This is pretty much the first thing you unlock, so you can recruit rank 3+ units everywhere. You can unlock this very early in the game. Then movement range to all characters, 15%. He himself don't have 10% here. And +6% replenishment for the all characters faction wide. After that, the usual tactician, filler, criminal heirs, thunderer. Finish the obstinacy, probably get lightning strike, flash bomb, and then the character skills. Roll on. Mr. Upsel, rank 18. That's a pretty good rank for a master engineer. Good movement for the artillery and missile infantry.
Throw bearers!
Let's check if any of the diplomacy will work now.
Greetings, Kinnaman of the Hold. What can I do for you? Yes.
Can't believe these guys are still alive. They lost their home to the Bretonians. They're now living in Nordland. It's very weird that Nordland goes up here. There should be like a separate region here. Like the 4th region of Midland or something. This is Nordland.
Together we're stronger. Let our clans be as one. I will help.
Okay, Belegar military alliance. Now we're gonna have vision over his territories. And his territories are added to the victory condition.
On. Aye. Let.
Garages. Working of sorting the good relations with Bretonia.
By the...
Let the supplicant come forward.
I will not. And why?
This is close. This is close. It's a lot of money.
I think not.
I guess we're gonna have to give more gifts.
I approve.
All of a sudden they have more money as well.
Do you wish the lady's favor?
Let's try with 3,000 here.
Foolhardy.
Okay, let's try next turn. I need to confederate Carcassonne.
The friends of the Empire.
Not yet, it's not gonna happen. Not yet. I need them to take Lachmia. The Wood Elves, they love us.
Protector of the Oak.
They love us, but we're at war. You can Confederate Belagar, yes you can.
Time!
We did so much damage to Chaos and Norska that a lot of factions love us.
For the wisdom of Valea. I grow restless.
We will send this army south against the undead and possibly Skaven. Let's see what's going on here.
By the king's command, using guild routes.
Hey Sulu, what do you mean how will we get mount for the Rune Lord? Requires high rank. It's good harassment there. What's the agent situation? We can get another runesmith. Another runesmith. Valaya is good for the spies.
The runes are ready.
Big pass. Okay. Get a specialist and a wound. Get a guild master. Get a tattooist as well. One moment, I will tell you. On rank 10. Rank 10. Animal of Doom. You can see it here.
Vengeful Rune Lord.
Going for Scale Blight, it seems. I have 3 grudges against the Bretonnians, so we're gonna have to fight the Carcassonne to clear them.
Certainly
We
not.
might get intercepted here, and this army will delete the Rangers.
Ridiculous.
This is a very bad movement here.
Rune Lord.
Yeah, lucky.
Certainly not. Ridiculous.
This is scary. I need to fight 3 battles against Carcassonne.
Grimnir's axe thirsts.
I guess we go south here.
Move in.
Roman will stay in the north. Let these guys develop this. We may always confederate them later in the game.
Let us begin.
Where can we even go with this guy?
I have the forge.
I think I'm gonna go back to Wark, clear the grudge.
Search a clan and hold.
There's an army here which is avoiding us.
Ready. Moving off. No scum.
They're slightly diminished. 8 units of Chaos Warriors. 1 is with halberds. Chariot and 2 Chaos Knights. That's the only thing that does threaten the Rangers.
Lord of Clan Morgan. Them Gribben.
We need to clear them guys. There's the Rangers here for a reason. They're slightly diminished, so they should be easier. We have a rank 9 here with extra damage. And this rank, the Bugman Rangers will be crazy. They have a much better rate of fire than the regular Rangers. Oh, look at this terrain. If only we had artillery here. So the threat are the knights, chariot, and the hell cannon. They only see our lord. Only see our lord. We're gonna hit them by a surprise. Cannot little make boxes here cause the hell cannon. Too much damage. Ranger army is good cause you can get a rune lord immediately rank 6. So it gives you movement range and 25% damage for the rangers. And it's the fastest unit to recruit that will have the biggest impact in short time. And since the armies are expendable, you will send them do things that you won't usually do. And it doesn't matter if they get destroyed or not, you can get a new army in 3 turns. Basically for dangerous stuff, so helping the garrisons going across the border, or helping the main army, because you can't have main armies everywhere. The rangers will be cheaper than the regular army, and will not be considered as much threat as a regular army.
Let the vengeance begin! Ready! For the Kara's encore! Down! Ready to serve! Our fire undimmed! The clans unite!
Guess we're gonna put this guy here. Rangers are stalking, so they can't see them. We have to shoot a chariot immediately, then the Chaos Knights. Everything else is doable. The Rangers have 38 speed, while the Chaos Warriors have 28. They can never catch us. So cut their legs on the fast units, and the rest of the army will just get deleted. The Rangers with a tech, with a runesmith, with a Slayer King, Starring Lord, can have even over 50 speed. Removing the hell cannon. Yeah, they are. Nobody fired at real.
Armed and ready! I am strong! Lord of Clan Morgrim! Unbending!
We still have a 2 Rangers army active. I will not recruit the new ones.
Defiant and unbowed!
One got merged, and we had 4 Rangers army recruited this campaign.
Give me vengeance!
One got destroyed, one got merged,
Fire and will!
2 are still remaining.
What? Heading out! Master of
Looks like they're not gonna move there. We can stalk next into them.
Battle ready!
So the Hell Cannon has a pretty good range here.
Shifting!
Probably just best to go into them. In the Knights with the Lord.
Will do! Throng created! Kill them!
almost there. Shoot that hell cannon. We have to be careful not to get detected.
Take your targets well! Take your targets well! Yes, yes! Shoot the Wazzocks!
The Wazzocks!
Understood, Lord! Kill them all in Beard's reach!
Also coming on the other side. Those Chaos Knights there on the left side is gonna be a pain in the ass.
Shoot the Wazzocks! Vengeance!
Chariot is going down. The hell cannon.
For the ancestor gods!
Also shattered, too much damage. Switching those other guys there.
Aye! It is a reckoning!
I swear I'm gonna stop recruiting these armies with all these questions.
Battle!
They're very tiresome. Give me a command.
Ancestor gods! Kazoo!
What goddamn moderators use this in this chat?
Kill them all in Understood, Lord! Get them down! Will do! Shoot! On! Understood! Fire on the foe! Axes outflanked! For the Karazhan Corps! War of vengeance! Let the vengeance! War on the poor! I, killers! Put those dwarven lads for the ancestor gods! Get on! Kill orcs! The clans unite! Shoot the Wazzocks!
The Wazzocks!
Move now! Move now! We demand blood! Let the vengeance begin! Fire on the foe! Fire on the foe! Strike out! I'll strike out! Killers! Satisfy the grudge! Pursue! Wait him up, Lord! Our fire undimmed! I plow through! Shoot the Wazzocks! Fire on the
Wazzooks.
We don't have him! Ready! Down! Pick your targets well!
I have another Tormentor sword I could use.
Right! Satisfy the grudge!
Yeah.
I'm off! Armed and ready! On my way! Can I help you? On
They
what?
got denied here. We have to be careful that high elf army might come around. Tyrion is back, huh? Tyrion is dangerous, especially with the extra heroes against this.
I do.
What is the upkeep on this? 642. Holy shit!
The High King acts. Wrong is mustard.
Strength 16 is just campaign hero.
The forge fire's glowing.
Runesmith. How are we gonna call this guy? This one will be try to get some rune bearers. Followers for movement range. Else that list of names. Mech. Stronghold.
Thirsts for war. No.
Have military access to these people? Must have. Two more turns we can get those two slayers. So the rangers got speed and defense here. Cheaper upping for the tier. There's just a little money. Best recruit for the Garacopter. We need ammunition for the Garacopter. That's a really good technology. Speed and ammunition. Hell yeah. You think 6 garages is a lot? We had 12 garages yesterday. We had 12 yesterday. This one is hard to do. This one is hard to do as well. And some assassinations. What do you guys think? How many times today we're gonna ask about the Ranger army? It was like 30 plus times yesterday.
Do not sully my presence. And
Remember when I first started doing Ranger armies back with Clan Angrand? It was every 50 minutes. Comment about the army. That's grudging too. No fluffy paw, no. We will not be recruiting slayers
the High King.
other than for quest before tier 5 Karakadran. That's the only place I'm gonna recruit the slayers ever. Or for the armies.
Fellow Dawi, it is an honor.
Let's get a vision. Don't bet no better than RNG. The hell, man. At least they're diminished. Border princes with Merigliano should be able to afford extra armies. Will I capture Lamia if the Lizardmen don't take it? Yes. We have allies to hold a lot of settlements, we don't have to take everything. Alliances are key to the model empires. Who's my biggest threat in this campaign? High Elves. I was planning, to surprise them, later in the campaign, but they declare war, and they're gonna constantly be attacking us. Until in the Dark Elves, the Dark Elves have not been in war with High Elves, so it's bizarre thing happening, and the High Elves been focusing on us. Until eventually they're gonna get weakened to the point where other people declare war on them.
You know who I am?
When the mom is coming in 4 days. Exactly 4 days. When I made the Dark Elves, yes.
Be at peace for that.
Yes, I did.
Yes, yes. What do you bring before the hag sorceress?
You can have diplomacy with her. If I don't get diplomacy with her, I mean, she's gonna get confederated. Number 1, Marathi. I have a lot of friends. We're not intimidated by the Dark Elves. We're gonna kill them all if they come. They're gonna definitely bring up alliances as well.
Welcome, old.
I'm not gonna deal with Dark Elves.
Talk you. Rolled out. Rolled out.
This might not be possible if we don't get it now. Yeah, military alliance with Krogar. The south is secured. South is secured. I need to just take over Lamia. We're gonna have to go to war with Bretonia or a military alliance. We already control enough victory settlements. We can win this campaign in a few hours. But no rush.
You ask for a boon.
This is rash. I think not.
I think yes!
Agreed.
This is open diplomacy now with the Bretonians. Problem is, if I don't clear this grudge before they confederate, we're never gonna clear it. Need to clear that grudge. Are these guys for real?
Master of runecraft.
What is going on here?
Lord.
Too much bribing? Well, that's how diplomacy works. We are dwarf, we are rich, we buy people. Want me to buy you as well? Guess we're gonna have a siege here. What's the point of all those gold mines?
Grimnir's axe thirsts.
We're gonna send this guy to do the Bretonian grudge.
Our enemies shall tremble.
Get some replenishment here.
I must keep my holy vow. No!
Roman will send the north.
It is good to by the king's command. Lords will pay.
This guy's not really moving that far. I'll send an uncle to find a Varg hero.
Beards and belts.
Welcome to fair Bretonia, commoner.
Commoner.
I will.
We really need this before Confederation. Of course, Myron, of course.
I am the White Dwarf. Beards and belts.
Okay, no longer need taints in the armies.
To war, an artillery train to speed us up. How can I help? I'm here now.
Master Engineer is here. Added 95 damage to the organ guns.
The dwarfs need me. I answer to clan and hold.
Okay, let's
Move.
go around.
Onward.
I must fulfill my Slayer oath.
I need metal defense here. Was the potion of healing that last time? Yeah. No.
The runes are
What affects the hero chance of success is the hero's rank. Also will determine the hero type as well, depending on the action, compared to the rank of the target, and of course the modifiers from the traits and the skills and the followers, and the other things.
The Layer's will binds me to
Big
you.
pass, huh?
Fine, this way looks better.
Finally build gold here. Rebellion, drop it to -9, -7. Without a beer, it's a rebellion no matter what. We have to get beer here. Rank 17. Someone's got in the north.
Runecraft. Of Clan Morgred.
This guy,
What do you want?
put him in Barakwar.
I'm leaving.
Else, I don't know, I'm gonna try to make a move here.
Absolutely not.
Should probably just go towards Tyrion.
Aye, I suppose.
We're not intimidated here.
Anger burns bright. The
Let's take a suffered losses from the Border Princes.
honor to your ancestors.
Dwarfs have rank 4 in the capitals. Special dwarf thing. Didn't we confederate summon Barakwar? So far only Barakwar. Karakazul will happen when the Slayer King has his army. That's weird. What is this eagle? The phoenix, actually, not the eagle.
Welcome, friends of the Dowie.
Join war against the Strios Empire. For military alliance, I will. Federating Karakazul and the Kara here next makes more sense right now. Even the AI cannot replenish in the wasteland. Might war coordinate with War Prince on that army that besieging Scamblight. Silver Host has been resisting the Last Defenders for a long time. Looks like Warlord of Chaos is going after the Empire. Or they might just go around the Prague because the Prague is fortified. Let's see if they're gonna help us.
The nation calls.
I need 3 bells with Carcassonne.
Aye up. I'll cast the root.
I'm gonna ambush here.
Casting the roots. Send me to vengeance.
Send the High King to clear the garage.
Got men. One rag. Forwards. Moving off. A wise plan. Yes, let's move.
The Emperor is currently blocking the chaos here. It's nice, it's nice, and a good buffer.
Soak right off!
Put the beer here. We need more income. There's not long enough income to get all the infrastructure all the time.
Grow restless. I am.
Armory is here. Armory is here. That guy in the stomach tower.
I am the
Just for the
White
quest.
Dwarf.
Just for the quest.
It's no bother. I'll do it. Joey, forward!
Yeah. We have magic resistance here. Got the Gnan to mingle back. Sorry we didn't get a grudge here when we lost it.
I will not blight my soul.
These guys better sail home. Otherwise we're gonna sink them. Come on Empire, let's go make alliance.
For that is all I
A
am.
weak order.
It's happening, it's happening.
For the wisdom of the layer,
This needs growth for now.
let us begin.
And we're gonna assist here. Hey Oki, good morning.
Target these oath splitters. My axe thirsts for war. Forwards.
Not let them go through now. They're blocked here. We're escaping in Lastria and in Southlands. It looks like they're getting murdered.
Guild roots. Winds under control.
There is a grudge against Vark hero. Lotan hero. Necrarch's Brotherhood hero as well. To find a Vark hero.
Summon me. Rune of swift
I need to get the military alliance in Bretonia or conquer Bretonia. Skaven is still alive, yeah.
forwards.
Let the supplicant come forward.
Short-sighted.
3 bells to clear the garage with Carcassonne as well.
You summoned me.
Probably just start attacking Carcassonne and hopefully they're not gonna get confederated until 3 bells.
A wise
And they get confederated and it's one less enemy there as well. Tier 5 here, we can get another master engineer if we had the money. We can buff global recruitment here. There's nothing really, nothing else really. Get the money. Once I get 2 ranges, I'll remove both buildings. 3 peaks, finally get a gold mine. Should get beer here so it's stable for sure. It will be stable anyways. Corruption is going down to 9%, it will be stable anyways. Another gold mine. Quick has come to me a few times now offering a non-aggression pact. I tell him every time, or my dead body, rodent. So Tyrion's invasion here got diminished to the point where he has to flee. This might be the end of the sewer host here, because they're overextending north. Once I send the Slayer King's army, we'll confederate Karakazul. Is this white faction here? Guess it's not explored. What the hell are these guys doing? Hey, Uncle.
Get my axe! Why should I hear you speak, Zangonaz?
Vampire Coast is allied with Clan Pestilence. That is true, Uncle. There is nothing special there and no income for dwarves. So-called victory settlement without anything there. Why would that be the capital of the Skaven if there is no value to anybody who conquers it?
Misguided.
This gives a lot of growth.
This is the war. Throne bearers, let's march. Anad, we march. By the grudge bearers' will. Retake the realms.
How many turns for this army?
I
Three
am the
turns.
Slayer King.
Turns.
For the wisdom of the
Channel
land.
rank 14, huh? Oh, he was plenty. 33 ammunition, look at that.
Let us begin.
Chaos is trying to go around. Look at those guys. One.
Yes.
Just one moment, guys. One moment, I have to answer this.